The body is a magnificent thing. It's your own unique vessel that allows you to breathe, sleep, think, move, eat, and repeat 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We put our bodies through a lot, from long work days to intense workouts, and somehow, they keep going. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. For the most part, our bodies serve us well, and we live happy, healthy lives. Of course, we all know it's important to work alongside our bodies to keep them in good condition. That means eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. But sometimes, even when we're doing everything right, problems can arise. Infections, diseases, or injuries can pop up and compromise the whole human machine. The good news is our bodies are incredibly clever. They have this amazing ability to detect issues early on and send us signals if something is amiss. Think of it like your car's check engine light. It doesn't tell you exactly what's wrong, but it lets you know it's time to take a look under the hood. Now, the tricky part is that these clues from our bodies aren't always obvious. They can be subtle and may present themselves in the most unusual or bizarre ways. You might brush off a nagging symptom as no big deal, when in reality, it could be your body trying to tell you something important. So in this video, let's learn how to listen to what our bodies are trying to tell us. We're going to take a look at 16 warning signs your body might be sending your way to indicate something is wrong. Don't worry, I'm not here to make you a hypochondriac. The majority of signs and symptoms we'll discuss are pretty common and often nothing to worry about. But sometimes they do end up hinting at something more sinister, so it's always worth getting them checked out for peace of mind. Let's start with a symptom that's all too familiar in today's digital world: dry eyes. We stare at screens all day, work long hours, and often don't prioritize sleep. So it's no wonder our eyes feel a little dry and irritated from time to time. While dry eyes are usually a harmless annoyance, they can sometimes be a sign of something more serious lurking beneath the surface. One potential culprit behind those persistently dry eyes is an autoimmune disease called Sjogren's syndrome. Now, don't let the fancy name scare you. Sjogren's syndrome basically causes inflammation in certain glands in your body, including the ones responsible for producing tears. This can lead to chronic dry eyes and a significant reduction in tear production, which can be pretty uncomfortable. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mike, how do I know if my dry eyes are just from screen time or something more serious like Sjogren's? Well, pay attention to the severity and frequency of your symptoms. If you're constantly battling dry, gritty eyes, even after taking breaks from screens and using eye drops, it's definitely worth talking to your doctor. They can assess your symptoms, perform a few simple tests, and determine if there's an underlying issue like Sjogren's syndrome that needs to be addressed. Remember, early detection is key when it comes to managing autoimmune conditions effectively. Now let's move on to a part of our bodies we often take for granted: our fingernails. We use them for everything: typing, texting, cooking, you name it. But did you know that your fingernails can actually reveal a lot about your overall health? It's like having tiny little windows into your well-being right at your fingertips. One common nail issue that can signal an underlying health problem is the appearance of ridges on your fingernails. Now, these aren't the normal vertical ridges that often develop as we age. Those are usually harmless. I'm talking about deep horizontal ridges, also known as Bowes lines, which can sometimes indicate a nutrient deficiency in your diet. Think about it. Your nails, just like every other part of your body, need a variety of vitamins and minerals to grow strong and healthy. When your body is lacking certain nutrients, it can manifest in your nails as these prominent ridges. Some of the most common culprits behind these ridges include deficiencies in vitamins A, B, C, D, and E, as well as essential minerals like zinc and selenium. These vitamins and minerals play crucial roles in cell growth, collagen production, and overall nail health. So, if you're noticing these deep horizontal ridges on your nails, it's a good idea to take a closer look at your diet. Are you getting enough fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats? Or could you benefit from incorporating a high-quality multivitamin into your daily routine? Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. We're moving on to the more serious signs your body might be trying to tell you something's wrong. If you've ever noticed unusual white patches inside your mouth that you can't seem to scrape off, it's time to pay attention. These patches could be a sign of a condition called leukoplakia. Now don't panic just yet, but leukoplakia is something we definitely want to keep an eye on. Leukoplakia itself is often painless, and in many cases, it's harmless. However, and this is important, leukoplakia can sometimes be a precursor to oral cancer. So it's crucial to get these patches checked out by your dentist or doctor, especially if they persist. Early detection is key when it comes to oral health. Now, one of the major risk factors for leukoplakia is the use of tobacco and alcohol. We all know that smoking and excessive drinking aren't exactly health-boosting habits, and this is just another reason to consider cutting back or quitting altogether. Your mouth and your overall health will thank you for it. Remember, I'm here to give you the information you need to take control of your health. Let's talk about always feeling cold, especially as the weather gets colder. If you're constantly reaching for that extra sweater, it might be a sign that something's up. One possible culprit is hypothyroidism, where your thyroid isn't producing enough hormone. This hormone regulates your metabolism, and low levels can make you feel cold. Hypothyroidism is common, especially among women. The good news is it's treatable with proper diagnosis and medication. Other causes include anemia and peripheral artery disease. Anemia can lead to feeling chilly due to low red blood cell count. Peripheral artery disease restricts blood flow, making extremities cold. Raynaud's phenomenon causes blood vessels to narrow, making fingers and toes cold. If you're persistently cold, talk to your doctor for proper tests and treatment. We all dream. It's a normal part of the sleep cycle. But have you ever experienced dreams so vivid, so intense, that they stay with you long after you wake up? While occasional vivid dreams are usually nothing to worry about, if you're experiencing regular nightmares or distressing dreams, it could be your body's way of signaling something deeper. Believe it or not, one potential link to intense dreams is Parkinson's disease. Now, before you jump to conclusions, it's important to understand that not everyone with vivid dreams has Parkinson's, and not everyone with Parkinson's experiences vivid dreams. However, research has shown a connection between the two, with some studies suggesting that regular nightmares and distressing dreams could be early non-motor symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a neurodegenerative disorder that affects the nervous system, leading to tremors, stiffness, and difficulty with movement. While the exact cause of Parkinson's is unknown, it's believed to involve a combination of genetic and environmental factors. The link between Parkinson's and vivid dreams is thought to be related to changes in brain activity and neurotransmitter levels. Now, while the link between intense dreams and Parkinson's is an area of ongoing research, it's important to remember that there are other, more common reasons why you might be experiencing vivid or distressing dreams. Mental health conditions like anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, can all significantly impact our dreams. When we're stressed, anxious, or dealing with unresolved trauma, our dreams can become a reflection of these emotional states. Nightmares, in particular, are often our brain's way of processing and trying to make sense of these difficult emotions. If you're finding that your dreams are causing you distress or interfering with your daily life, it's crucial to reach out for professional help. A therapist or mental health professional can help you explore the underlying causes of your vivid dreams and develop coping mechanisms to manage them. Remember, there's no shame in seeking help for your mental health. Taking care of your mental well-being is just as important as taking care of your physical health. Have you ever noticed your fingers turning blue or white when it's cold? It's usually nothing to worry about. It could be Raynaud's disease, a common condition. Blood vessels narrow, reducing blood flow. Warming up restores normal blood flow and color. If symptoms are severe, consult your doctor. Wear gloves and warm socks to help, and enjoy cozy accessories. If you're enjoying this video, please consider hitting the like button, share the video, and of course we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Ever feel like your brain is stuck in a fog, like you're just not as sharp and focused as you used to be? Don't worry, you're not alone. Feeling spaced out or having brain fog can happen to anyone, and it's often a sign that something in your body is a little out of whack. One possible culprit could be your thyroid. You see, the thyroid is this tiny butterfly-shaped gland in your neck that plays a huge role in regulating your metabolism, energy levels, and even your mood. And when it's not functioning properly, it can wreak havoc on your whole system. Hypothyroidism, a condition where your thyroid isn't producing enough hormones, is a common cause of that spacey feeling. Other symptoms include fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, and difficulty concentrating. The good news is that hypothyroidism is usually easily treatable with medication. So if you suspect your thyroid might be the reason you're feeling out of it, talk to your doctor. A simple blood test can check your thyroid hormone levels, and they can guide you on the best course of action. Now, while hypothyroidism is a common cause of brain fog, it's not the only one. Stress, lack of sleep, poor diet, and even certain medications can also leave you feeling mentally drained. If you're constantly stressed out, your body goes into survival mode, and your brain power gets diverted to dealing with the perceived threat. Similarly, when you're sleep deprived, your brain doesn't have enough time to rest and recharge, leaving you feeling groggy and out of sorts. And let's not forget about the food we eat. A diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can lead to inflammation and nutrient deficiencies that impact brain function. So, if you're constantly reaching for that bag of chips or sugary soda, your brain might be paying the price. The bottom line is this: if you're feeling spaced out, don't ignore it. Listen to your body, identify any potential triggers, and make the necessary changes to get back to feeling your best. We've all been there, that uncomfortable, sometimes painful feeling of being bloated. It's usually nothing to worry about. Maybe you ate a little too much, or some foods don't agree with you. But sometimes bloating can be a sign of something more serious going on in your gut. Now, I know nobody likes to talk about gut health, but it's incredibly important. Your gut is like the second brain of your body, and when it's out of balance, it can affect everything from your digestion to your immune system and even your mood. So if you're constantly battling the bloat, it's time to investigate what might be causing it. One common culprit is food intolerances. Gluten and dairy are two big ones that can trigger bloating, gas, and other digestive discomforts. Keeping a food diary can be super helpful in identifying any trigger foods. Write down what you eat and how you feel afterward. You might start to notice some patterns that can help you pinpoint the culprits. While most cases of bloating are nothing to worry about, there are times when it's important to seek medical attention. If your bloating is severe, persistent, or accompanied by other symptoms like unexplained weight loss, blood in your stool, or vomiting, it's crucial to see your doctor right away. These could be signs of a more serious underlying condition such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, Crohn's disease, or even certain types of cancer. Now, I know that sounds scary, but remember, early detection is key. Your doctor can run tests to determine the cause of your bloating and recommend the appropriate treatment. They might suggest dietary changes, medications, or other therapies to help manage your symptoms and improve your gut health. So listen to your gut, literally. If something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor, get the answers you need, and get back to feeling your happy, healthy self. Have you noticed some puffiness in your face lately, especially around your eyes? Maybe your face feels fuller than usual when you wake up. One possible culprit is your thyroid. When your thyroid isn't working properly, your metabolism slows down. This can lead to fluid buildup, causing that puffy appearance. It's a good idea to get your thyroid levels checked, but a puffy face can also be caused by allergies, sinus infections, or salty snacks. If you're concerned, talk to your doctor. Losing your hair can be a real drag, right? It's totally normal to shed hair daily. But if you're noticing more hair than usual, don't panic. Common causes include androgenetic alopecia, stress, and thyroid disorders. Treatments can help slow down hair loss and promote regrowth. Managing stress can also help your hair grow back. If you're experiencing sudden or patchy hair loss, see a dermatologist. They can determine the cause and recommend treatment. Have you ever noticed a persistent sour or bitter taste in your mouth, even after brushing your teeth? This taste bud rebellion could be hinting at something deeper. Acid reflux, or GERD, is a common cause. Stomach acid flows back into your esophagus, causing irritation. Dry mouth, or xerostomia, is another reason. Decreased saliva can lead to bacteria overgrowth and bad breath. Medications and dehydration can contribute to dry mouth. Consult a healthcare professional for persistent symptoms. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. Today we're diving into a sense that's often overlooked but incredibly important, our sense of smell. Your sense of smell is about more than just enjoying aromas, it plays a crucial role in your health. It helps detect spoiled food and enhances your enjoyment of meals. A diminished sense of smell can be a red flag for underlying health conditions. For example, it can be an early warning sign of neurological conditions like Parkinson's disease. Temporary loss of smell from a cold or allergies is common and usually resolves on its own. But if you notice a persistent decrease, especially without nasal congestion, see your doctor. Early detection is key, so don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed about your body's signals to take control of your well-being. We've all experienced that occasional involuntary muscle twitch, whether it's an eyelid that won't stop fluttering, or a finger that seems to have a mind of its own. Most of the time, these twitches are completely harmless and nothing to worry about. They can be triggered by stress, fatigue, caffeine, or even just too much screen time. But did you know that in some cases, persistent muscle twitching, especially when accompanied by other symptoms, could be a sign of something more serious? One such condition is motor neuron disease, often referred to as MND or ALS. This is a rare but serious neurological disorder that affects the nerve cells responsible for controlling voluntary muscle movements, such as walking, talking, and even breathing. Now, I know this sounds scary, and it's important to remember that muscle twitching alone doesn't automatically mean you have MND. There are many other, less serious causes of muscle twitching, and it's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional for a proper diagnosis. However, if you experience persistent and unexplained muscle twitching, especially if it's accompanied by muscle weakness, stiffness, or difficulty with coordination, it's essential to seek medical attention promptly. Early diagnosis of MND is crucial for several reasons. While there's currently no cure for this progressive disease, early intervention can help manage symptoms, slow down its progression, and improve quality of life for those affected. Treatment plans for MND are tailored to each individual and may involve a multidisciplinary approach including medications, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding the potential implications of seemingly minor symptoms like muscle twitching can empower you to take proactive steps towards your health. If you have any concerns about your muscle health or any other unusual symptoms, don't hesitate to schedule a visit with your doctor. They can provide personalized guidance and address any questions you may have. Staying hydrated is essential for our bodies to function properly. Water plays a vital role in regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients, flushing out waste products, and lubricating joints, among countless other crucial processes. It's no surprise that feeling thirsty is our body's natural signal that we need to replenish our fluids. But what happens when you're constantly thirsty, no matter how much water you seem to drink? While occasional increased thirst, especially after strenuous activity or on a hot day, is perfectly normal, excessive thirst that persists despite adequate fluid intake could be a sign of an underlying health condition. One potential culprit is hyperglycemia, a condition characterized by high blood sugar levels. Hyperglycemia is most commonly associated with diabetes, a metabolic disorder that affects how your body regulates blood sugar. When your blood sugar levels rise, your kidneys work overtime to filter out the excess glucose, leading to increased urination and, consequently, increased thirst. Now, before you jump to conclusions and self-diagnose, it's crucial to understand that diabetes isn't the only potential cause of excessive thirst. Dehydration, even without diabetes, can also lead to intense thirst. This can occur due to factors like inadequate fluid intake, excessive sweating from exercise or hot weather, consuming salty foods, or experiencing fluid loss through vomiting or diarrhea. In addition to diabetes and dehydration, other less common but important causes of excessive thirst include kidney disease, which can impair the body's ability to regulate fluids, and certain medications such as diuretics, which increase urine output. If you're experiencing persistent, excessive thirst, it's essential to consult with your doctor to determine the underlying cause. They can evaluate your symptoms, perform any necessary tests, and recommend appropriate treatment or management strategies. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. Let's talk about that annoying itch that just won't go away. It's one of those things that can drive you crazy, right? Most of the time, an itch is nothing to worry about. Maybe it's dry skin, a bug bite, or an allergic reaction. But sometimes a persistent itch can be a sign of something more serious. Conditions like kidney failure, liver disease, or diabetes can cause itchy skin. These conditions disrupt your body's chemistry, leading to itchiness. If you have an itch that's been bothering you for a while, it's time to see your doctor. Early detection is key. Don't ignore your body's signals. Take care and stay healthy. We've all experienced swollen feet at some point, especially after a long day of standing or wearing uncomfortable shoes. It's usually nothing to worry about and resolves on its own with a little rest and elevation. But what happens when the swelling persists or is accompanied by other symptoms? Swollen feet, also known as edema, can be a sign of something more serious. Not all cases of swollen feet are a cause for alarm. If you notice other symptoms like shortness of breath or chest pain, seek medical attention immediately. It's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to your health. Well, there you have it. 16 signs your body might be trying to tell you something's up. From itchy skin to swollen feet, we've covered a lot of ground today. Remember, while these signs can sometimes indicate something more serious, they are often common and not necessarily a cause for alarm. The most important takeaway is to listen to your body. You know yourself best. If something feels off or you're experiencing unusual symptoms, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional. Early detection and treatment are crucial for many conditions, and your doctor can help you determine the underlying cause of your symptoms and create a personalized plan to address them. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button, share the video, and of course we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Stay informed, stay proactive, and stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.